Main character syndrome. Something that has become a common thing across many topics of the gaming industry, especially highlighted in areas of extreme fame and competition. But what are the effects of main character syndrome in Minecraft? Well, MCS, which will be my abbreviation, has made its notable entry in events and SMPs. Some examples include Tommy Innit from the Dream SMP and Common Hat from Minecraft Civilizations. Although these are less extreme cases, we can draw conclusions about the causes and effects of the syndrome. Thus why this video exists. Before we discuss the causes and consequences, we need to clarify where MCS actually comes from. It is theorized that MCS has come from movies and TV shows, which would make sense since MCS is basically someone thinking they are the main character of life. Thus why I said Tommy and Common Hat were less extreme cases, considering they're both normal people playing in an act. Although we can say that's where MCS comes from, we can also theorize that MCS is impacted by influences and experiences, thus where comes in the causes. The first variable we can look at is age. The age range of all Minecraft players varies. We can see MCS in ages from 13 plus all the way to people past the 20s. Although it's more common in younger audiences, it can still happen at any age, which is something to stay mindful of. The second variable is fame. Being famous or the chance of being famous drives many people to make both ambitious and impulsive decisions, often wanting control or being a highlight of a video. They are often quick to make judgment and declare war or create conflict. This usually leads to a lot of hate and negative reactions from others affected. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. Sun Tzu. The last variable is exposure. Being exposed to many videos featuring this main character syndrome can persuade or encourage the urge to become famous. It's essentially what you see on YouTube and other social platforms. Seeing that one guy taking down armies is inspiring, don't get me wrong, but it's overdone. Especially when those who are influenced just want to do the exact same thing on their own. If it wasn't apparent already in this video, there are consequences to actions. Main character syndrome causes an effect that most people just won't get along with. It causes sometimes severe disconnection with reality and perception of self-balance. It can create unwanted hate, and if, for example, you ran for political power in an event, you would probably not get elected. All of these are all negative effects, but it is important to note that there will always be a main character. However, being a genuine main character does not correlate to having MCS. MCS is the condition of trying to be the main character, disregarding almost everything else. To sum everything up the way Shark Z puts it, MCS is something affecting the way you present yourself to others. Someone with MCS will often think of themselves as the center of attention and always relevant. I'm not saying that it's bad. Like everything else, it's useful in moderation.